Hey everyone, this is DK3, and surprise, surprise, I'm actually following up on my last video that I posted, which is the same night as now. This is Turtle WoW, and I'm going to be doing a playthrough with my Dwarf Warrior, surprise, surprise, Bofoi, which is a reference to One Punch Man, one of the top heroes of the Hero Association in that anime. Bofoi was his real name, but his superhero name was Metal Knight. Metal Knight, I believe that was his superhero name, and he focuses on like having the best weapons and armor, but basically the best technology to fight crime. So that is my inspiration for this character, but I am proud to display Turtle WoW, and I'm not sure if you'll see too many options in the dwarf starting zone. To be honest, I haven't played a dwarf yet in this game. I've only played orcs, Tauren, high elves, which are a playable race, and high elves are in the Alliance, not the Horde. And goblins are in the Horde. And this is vanilla WoW, so without further ado, I will start.
What's on your mind?
Well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here except for green apprentices, and they've other things to worry about. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say?
Off with you. Aye.
I'm not going yet. What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves. And being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I have one condition, however. I need you to go get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, You bring me some wolf meat, and I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say? I
Watch your
think
back.
that is a terrible deal, but we'll go with it. I decided to go with a warrior this time and not a paladin because at least fury warriors are pretty decent. Vanilla WoW is very slow. Doesn't have like a lot of flashy abilities and attack maneuvers all the time. But I like it. It's fun, in my opinion. This is what I grew up with playing. So this is what I enjoy playing most of the time. I'm not going to kill the rabbit. That's not nice. Be nice to the cute little bunnies. And I can even make it look more dynamic. Nice little twirl. Yeah. I dodged him to death. We'll even look slightly gray as we kick his butt. Hiya. I chop you down as if you were a tree. With fur. Haha. Fur tree, get it? You are one ugly mother. There are kids, maybe, that watch this. Oh, you stole my wolf. I could have stolen it, but I'm not going to be that guy. Oop. And talents in this game are slightly different from the original vanilla WoW classes, which I'm okay with because I think they made some pretty decent changes. This game is amazing, by the way. Like, the team behind Turtle WoW did... Oh, I don't have 2 more wolf meat. Weird. But the team who developed Turtle WoW, granted, it's using... I'm assuming... This is all intellectual property, let's be real, from Blizzard. But they took what Blizzard already made and they improved it. And it's a great game. It's a great private server, from what I've seen so far. I haven't been to the higher level zones as of yet, and I haven't even been to the new zones that they created, like purely from scratch. Stuff that wasn't even in Vanilla WoW. Like Balor or Balor, whatever island it is. I can actually show you a little bit of it. So Balor, yep, right off the coast of, well, Elwyn Forest actually. Maybe that's something we go explore, even if it's like question mark monsters. I don't care. I'll still go try to look. Supposedly it's supposed to be a darker place too. Lapidus Isle, as well as Gilligan's Isle. I'm assuming that's a reference to Gilligan's Isle. I have to assume that. They don't have explorables here, but I imagine they're going to make that explorable at some point. Granted, they're not forced to shut down. I don't know if they will be. Grim Reaches wasn't in the original game. See, that's not explorable either. I'm wondering what that is, or what it's going to be. Swamp of Sorrows was. Stranglethorn Vale, yeah. Northwind. Northwind was not a thing. So I'm actually curious as to what Northwind is. And it's in between Stormwind and Ironforge. I don't imagine it's going to be a zone I'm going to be able to visit anytime soon, but I still would like to see it. Gilneas? Gilneas didn't come out until Cataclysm, but I'm interested to see what that's like. I've seen like snippets, like previews, but nothing impressive. Or, nothing to allude to like what the zone completely looks like. Hillsbred Foothills, that's always been a thing. And then like Thalassian Highlands. So this is where the High Elves start if you wanted to play as one. Scarlet Enclave is new. I can't remember if they made a raid for it or not. But and then I'm assuming they're gonna do something with this. I don't know what it is. Neither do I know what these are. But Kalimdor, they have Telebeam, which they didn't have before. Blackstone Island is new. See, I feel like this is new too. Like these islands here, I don't remember these being a thing here. I could be wrong. Silithus, there seems to only be like one zone of Silithus that's explorable. So maybe this is the raid. This whole section is the raid. I'm not sure. Ungoro has always been there. Tanaris is a thing. Or Tanaris has always been there. I thought there were some new places too. Here, I mean, besides Blackstone and Telebeam. Winter Spring's always been. Highjaw, yes, Highjaw is. That wasn't until Cataclysm as well, so that's interesting. But yeah, just some pretty cool features. I'm interested to see what Keranos, which is the next zone in Dunmarog, like the next. I'm sorry, like the. Let me see if I can. So this is Coldridge Valley. Keranos is roughly like right here. Because Ironforge, I believe, is like right here, the capital city of the dwarves, located here. Gnomorgon, the dungeon where the gnomes used to live, that's like roughly right here. I'm wondering what this is though, as well. Some strip. Rugford's Mountain Rest. That looks different. I've never heard of that before. Ironforge Airfields I've seen and been to before. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens. And as you can see, there's a whole community here. There's like 44,000 people, I think I mentioned before. That's a lot of people for one server. I don't know how balanced it is either. I'm assuming there's a fair amount between Alliance and Horde. But we're going to get Boar Handler gloves because mail is pretty... Well, we can wear up to plate, but we can't train that until level 40, and that's going to take a while. While you were helping me out, this rune was given me to pass on to you. Take some time to read it when you have a chance. I'm thinking it came from the warrior trainer Thran. Take a gander at it and go find him inside Anvilmar when you've a chance.
See you soon.
Nice grammar. So boar handler gloves. We're gonna go sell this stuff. It's junk because we don't need it. Food is actually pretty important in this game again too, which is cool.
Great to meet you.
I hope you're here to lend us a hand, warrior. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back. Yeah, I could probably do that. But first, we're going to go turn in this simple rune. Yeah, you know what? Nah. There's probably a skill I can get at level 3. We'll just do this first. Get some XP for it as well. By the way, if you ever want to bring up a quest and have it, show up on the side of the screen here, you can click on the quest, hit shift, and then left click, and it'll automatically bring it up. Food for thought. Boop. What? I can't do that. He's burly. I'm burlier. I know, not the most exciting combat, but once we get higher level, it'll be a little more interesting. Enemies tend to be a little harder. Bam. What I'm wondering, though, is when we get to level 10, I believe we can train dual wielding, which will be useful. However, I'm wondering if it's better to stick to a two-handed weapon while in Fury, or if it's better to stick with two one-handed weapons. Ooh, somebody gave me more stamina. Oh. I don't think I can talk yet. There's some restriction when you're low level that you can't talk yet. I think it's probably just to avoid people trolling. What's with all the burly ones? Can I just talk to a normal one? Or talk to. Yeah, quote unquote. I just want to talk to you. Me and my good friend Carl behind me. But all I can see are burly ones. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I think the normal ones are over here. No, he's burly too. Bunch of burlies. Are there any normal? Aha, there we go. Yep, all the weenies are over here. On the road again. Bam. Sorry. Wasn't sure if you were enjoying your day. Let me ruin it for you. Axe to the face. Or maybe to the crotch. Ah, it's a burly one. I should have known. You look slightly bigger than that other one. I have a friend who asked me if I still wanted to get together for dinner. I thought it was Saturday, but turns out it's tomorrow, and I work tomorrow, so it'll have to be sometime early. Boop. Sorry about that. I was just returning a text. A level 2 Rockjaw Trog. Ah, oh, stop that. I turned off the attack. It's like I'm right up in his face. Nope, he's burly. Oh, Rockjaw Trog. Oh, nice hit. 43. Oof. Nice. Okay. And we'll just kill one more. Who did that? Bow before the tree. Bam. Alright, level 3. In this game, we don't just have skills given to us. We have to buy them with gold. Not with money, thank goodness. But, I mean, gold is money in here. And time, according to the goblins.
What's on your mind?
Time is money, friend.
Good.
Sweet, got a belt. We're gonna go turn this in. Whenever I saw this yellow symbol here, it made me think that it was like a Lego symbol. Looked like the top of a Lego. Even though it's a quest. Or like a completed quest. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't read the other dialogue. The big wars might be over for now, but we still have to keep our skills sharp. Like my beard. Blasted cold today, ain't it? It's like the snow never goes away, Bofoi. You've probably noticed already, but there are gnomes now living in our city. That's because they went and got themselves blown out of their own home. Don't go spreading this round, but I can hardly blame them. I think I would have resorted to explosives too if Ironforge were infested with dark irons or the like. Other things you'll probably see too, just so you're in the know. Dwarves using magic in a fight instead of a rifle. Some of us taken to worship at the Holy Light, like some of the humans, and last but not least, TROGGS. You'll learn more about them later, but what you need to know is that I'm here to help you. I'd be here to teach you how to be a real warrior. Anytime you think you need more training, come back to me and I'll see what I can do.
See you soon.
Thanks, dude.
Well met.
Battle shouts. Ha, sweet.
Keep your feet on the
See,
ground.
I'm curious to see how long Battle Shout lasts. 2 minutes. Okay, so that's about as long as I thought it would be. Ooh, you have a quest. We drove the Trogs out of Nomergon, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dumero. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilmar. I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them here to me, please? Sure, Felix Windlebolt. Oh,
How are you?
let's sell that. There we go.
Be good.
You too. Tudopalo camp? Tudopalo camp? Okay. Well, he's away. Probably taking a nap. Alright, so reminds me, I gotta adapt to the new sleep schedule. Oh. I've been getting up pretty early Tuesday through today, but tomorrow I start at 5 p.m., so it'll be interesting to get back into that sleep schedule. It was my original sleep schedule for like the past year, and then having to get up early in the morning, I started to acclimate to that, and now I gotta reacclimate to my original, which is interesting. It's going to be interesting. So that means I get to stay up until like 12 or 1. Maybe 2. And then go to sleep. And then wake up. Do all the stuff I'd normally do either in the morning or at night. Push-ups, sit-ups, teeth brushing, shower, pooping, you know, all that stuff. All that great stuff. All that stuff you needed to hear.
Off with you. Talk to me.
Oh, I keep forgetting to read his stuff. Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in the Coldridge Valley, there are so many boars, it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently, there have been so many boars in the area, it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it.
Watch your back.
He wants us to kill 3 of these dudes. Okay. We'll get stronger. We'll hit him once and then we'll scream. Morphala! Oh, cool. Nice. Ah. That's nice for a while. Yay. Pouches are awesome. Wait, attack power by 16? I feel like that's better than what it used to be. Like in the original. Bam. Oh yeah, just going around kicking butt. Health? What's health? It's just a resource. Like rage. We spend it, we lose it, we gain it. Not that that really does anything useful. Reduces physical damage taken, which is nice. And it also grants immunity to bleed, poison, and disease. I wonder if that happens during or before. Like, if you're poisoned or diseased, I wonder if you can activate it to just clear those effects. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Bakey meaning you. Nighty night. Bam. Feel like we're doing some pretty decent damage. 3 out of 5. Oh, somebody seen me? What the heck was that? Who did that? What the? Somebody's being sneaky. And no titles.
Here there.
Dwarven leather legs. Not super useful, but better than 2 armor cloth. Take it for now. Get off the road. We might have something at level 5, but I don't remember.
No. Safe travels.
Greetings, lad. I'm Grelland Whitebeard. I'm here to examine the threat posed by the growing number of trolls in Coldridge Valley. What have I found? It's a bit troubling. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge.
Great to meet you.
My brother Sanir and I were sent to different parts of Dune Marog to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the TROGGS, so they've no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern cave. I'd say the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor. I have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Sure.
You got my attention.
Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Durnan Fur Cutter inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and the Durnan didn't order. Oh, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, Bofoi, and don't forget to bring me back my mug.
Watch your back.
We can do that. Less than 5 minutes. I think maybe it'll take me 2.5 minutes to huff my booty all the way back over there. At least I think it's like 2.5 minutes. Maybe it's like 1.5 minutes. Making pretty good time. Wow. A little more than a minute, I'd say. No,
Great
okay.
to meet you.
Less than a minute.
Off with you.
I was gonna say, he usually dances. Oh, yeah. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. If that won't put spring in your step, I don't know what will. Yeah, he's not dancing. He used to.
What can I get
At least
for
in
you
Blizzard.
today?
Or, Classic WoW, he did. Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles of your soul. Here you go, Bofoi. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
Safe
It's
travels.
like, how are you now? Might as well check if the warrior trainer trains anything at level
What
4.
can I do for you?
Oh, he does. Charge. Charge is useful.
Well met.
Alright. If we sell these, we'll have more than enough.
See you soon. How are you?
Sweet.
Keep your
Oh,
feet on the ground.
there's another one.
Safe travels.
Alright.
What's
We'll
on
just
your mind?
sell. Yeah, that'll be
Good.
enough.
Great to meet you.
Rend. Rend is also useful. Level 6, level 6.
Keep
Okay.
your feet on the ground.
Okay. And then arms, we've got charge. We'll actually put that there instead of the auto attack. And then rend. We'll put. We don't need that active right now. We can, however, go to, I think it's interface options. Go to action bars. Bottom left, bottom right, right, and right. Cool, okay. And I believe they're always locked. At least they come that way. Still alive. I think Still Alive is a guild that people join when they're doing the hardcore challenge. Hardcore means you only get 1 life. Once you die, you have to restart the challenge. But if you get it to level 60, you get special rewards. Who did that? Oh. Bye. That was nice of him. 8 extra stamina, definitely useful. can't remember what each point of stamina gives you. I think it's like 10 health, so 80 extra health. It's pretty decent. I'm getting sleepy.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
Off with you. Alright, let's go kick some troll butt. I said butt. Yeah, booty just sounds kind of dumb. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, these guys are aggressive. Hostile. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I guess warriors are pretty good. Figured warriors would be somewhat weak in this zone, but nope. They seem to be pretty decent. Dispatching foes. Those are 2 critical hits that they hit me with. Bam. And they don't have an auto loot feature on here. Maybe they do and I just haven't noticed it. I'll fight this dude. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't know why I don't utilize charge. It's literally what it's there for. Oh. Yeah, rend is very useful. Does 5 damage for every 3 seconds, even though it looks to be doing more. And I believe it scales off of attack power, the bleed damage. I wish I had some food. Do I have food? I do. A little bit. Yeah, okay. This is going to be slightly risky. Even at lower levels like this. Yep, and that's going to pull 2. Okay, it only pulled 2. Nice. Critical hits feels so good. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that did attract him too. Bam. There we go. Nice. Cool. And then here. Yeah, we can honestly just fight more people. It'll give us XP along the way. We'll get a nice chunk of XP from turning in the quest as well, but it doesn't hurt to fight more things. Get more money, more XP. Yeah, this episode I'll name separate from the Adventures of Balnori. I'll put like Bofoi's journey or whatever. Bofoi's Rampage. Maybe I should create like a backstory for these characters too. Sweet. Okay. Alright, cool. And then I probably don't need to use heroic strike on these lower level guys. Rend is probably good enough. Nice. Okay. Level 5. Perfect. Perfecto. Bombergs.
Well met.
Nice. Okay. Main hand. Main hand. Yeah. I'll go with that one, I guess. My journal. They took it away to the cave. The one that had it. It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could get it back for me.
See you soon.
Oh, man. Some evil troll stole an old man's journal. Three, 6, 3, 5. 1.4, 2.1? Really? Oh, yeah. It's faster. Guess that would make sense. Yeah, let's test this theory. Yeah, I guess that would. Maybe not though. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's faster. I feel like maybe it's because we just don't have the weapon trained as well. Okay, so what's the highest amount of damage we did with an auto? So 14 so far. 25 with a heroic strike. 15. Okay, so... Oh, here, let's try this too. Lower level enemy. So 16. So 16 seems to be the highest from a non-crit. So let's try this. Now 18 already. Granted, it's less attacks per second, but I feel like we're still killing things faster with a two-handed weapon. That's 28 damage compared to 25. There we go. I'm sure that one's gonna walk over. Maybe not. See, that's why Rend is useful. If an auto attack would normally finish someone off but doesn't, Rend's bleed damage will fill in the rest. I feel like I need more health for this. And also for that guy to not be there, but see how this goes. Gonna reduce damage I take. Bam. Cool. And we get a copper ore from that? That's neat. And I wonder if we get copper ore from, like, beginner zones like this. I thought maybe that might be a thing. It would also be interesting to find out if there were, like, treasure chests or something, but we'll have to see. Since it's like a new vanilla WoW experience. Yeah, Turtle WoW, by the way, in case I didn't mention the name already. That's the name of the private server. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming there's nothing special here. Just interested. Okay, there's novices here. Wow, he crit me for 4 damage. It's painful. Who knew 4 damage would be so much? Frostmane novice. Oh, okay, so somebody's killing these dudes. Somebody must have gone like a long way around. I wonder how quickly these guys respawn as well. Oh my gosh, who the heck? Somebody came through here like a whirlwind. They came in like a wrecking ball. I hope you like my singing too. Ah, missed. Dang it. Alright. Let's get out of here. Captain TROGGS says, let's get the heck out of here. For all you Goonie fans out there. Or Goonies. I feel like we've earned enough XP where if this quest doesn't give us enough, I think there's one more quest that we turn in this zone where we get level 6. Oh, this one, I bet. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, I do want to at least level up to level 6 so I can invest the rest of the cash. So, level up on level 1 boars. Yes, yeah, yep. See, stuff like this you tend to take for granted when you're lower level. It's like, oh man, what am I selling this crap for? I want like weapons and armor. No, that's what gets you weapons and armor in the beginning. You sell vendor trash. You get multiple stacks of that, you're golden. Especially from the wolves. Wolves are the best source, in my opinion, for stuff like that. And the boars. They're a little higher level. See? 10. Or, well, 10 copper. I think the ruined pelts sell roughly for 5 copper a piece. But, I mean, that's a stack of 5. So, 25 copper for each stack of, you know, vendor trash that you get. So, you know, 25, 50, 75 copper right there, and then another 20, that's 95. Yep, and then there's more. And TROGGS, like, they sell, or I'm sorry, sell. When you loot them, they usually drop copper, but that's pretty much it. The 2 or 3 copper that they drop, or even 1 per kill, is not worth the 5 copper worth of each vendor trash that the wolves drop. So wolves are definitely more profitable kills than TROGGS are. When you're looking to, you know, farm vendor trash for silver. So, but yeah, we're just looking to get to level 6. And by that time, I hope that we'll just have enough silver to buy our skills. Because they're not really spells. We're warriors. We don't cast spells. Spellcasters are weaklings. They don't value the values. They don't value the values of warriorness. Boop. Okay, well, he didn't drop anything. Sometimes they don't drop anything. You might think, oh, well, wouldn't it be more worth to kill the TROGGS? Well, TROGGS occasionally don't drop anything either, so there's a percentage that things will either drop something or they don't. Ta-da! But when they do, it's usually good. Yeah, now we're getting there. See, this will also sell for a decent amount. These usually, like weapons, will sell for more than a stack of ruined pelts. So those are good to loot as well. And you don't find them very often. Like, I mean, they have a slightly high chance, but not super high. Oh, those are way better. The pieces of armor, on the other hand, don't usually sell for that much. I might be surprised. Maybe it does. Oh no. That is the unfortunate thing sometimes. Is sometimes we'll fight so much and loot so much that eventually we will run out of room. I'd rather not get rid of copper ore because I will probably invest money into mining and blacksmithing, which is super useful for warriors. However, I find that the most useful skill for warriors leveling up are first aid for the secondary, and like cooking and fishing and all that. That's useful too. But alchemy and herbalism are actually somewhat more useful than blacksmithing and mining. Only because they can craft healing potions, which definitely help them. Oh, I forgot about that quest. Yeah. Okay.
What can I do for you?
So, 55 silver. That's not bad. And 3, yeah, I called that one. But silver is silver, and it really does matter. It definitely adds up. A shield, you know, I feel like... Oh, we still have it, okay. Yeah, I feel like we're going to keep the shield for now, in case we need to be a little more defensive. But for now,
Be good.
we'll go invest what silver we have into Thunderclap, which is useful. And parry. Parry is also useful. Pretty much all skills are useful, but in different capacities. So parry is a passive. Thunderclap is an active. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So now, weaponsmith. We will definitely invest some money into this. That's more damage.
Well met.
And we'll sell this. Cool. And then
Be good.
look at quest. Doesn't look like we're getting any armor from that, so I do like how it compares them, though. That is nice. But we don't have chest armor for whatever weird reason, so we'll get that. That's a huge boost. That's there. Yeah, we'll get that.
Off with you. I'm
And
the
then
finest
we will
words of
sell
one.
these. We just don't have quite enough, so we'll go farm some materials first. Well, farm for like useless vendor trash. I'm getting a little tired. I apologize. But yeah, the added to your collection means I believe you can use them as transmogs, which is pretty cool as well. See, that's already a huge improvement for damage. Bam! That hits everybody in AoE, but I believe it also increasing the time between their attacks. So basically, it slows their attack speed. Okay, so selling these should be enough for those bracers. I like to be as prepared as I can before going into the, you know, the real world. This is like the practice area.
Interest you on the pint?
Yep. 46, 58, 67, 38, 55, 55. Okay.
Watch your back.
Cool. We are prepared. You are prepared. Okay. I'm just checking to see if there's any profession trainers. I don't think there are. There usually isn't. But different private server, so you never know. Another fun private server to play as Ascension or classless WoW, where you basically get to choose what abilities you get or that you want and invest points in any tree. Not all talents work with each other. Like, for example, you can't have more than one pet out at once. Like, if you have points that you invest in the hunter tree, or I'm sorry, like ability essence is what they call it. You get one every time you level up. And if you invest 6 points, I think it is, into the ability where you tame a pet, like a hunter pet, great, you have a pet. But then it's another 6 points to invest in any of the other tameable spells. Like, you can tame Dragonkin, you can tame demons, you can tame elementals.
What's on your mind?
They don't stack with each other, so you can't have a dragon, a beast, an elemental, and a demon at the same time. You can only have one of them. However, if you try to invest points in other trees that amplify the damage, health, armor, all of that of your pets, I believe those stack with each
Safe
other,
travels.
which is very useful.
Honored, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hey, you look like a hardy adventurer. If you're planning on braving the past, do you suppose you could bring a package to the inn at Karanos? You were planning on stopping at the inn, right? If you make it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyways, bring this to Tannock Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through. Sure, buddy.
Off and away.
Alright. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you for watching this video, and it was good to make this video. The first adventure of Bofoi's Rampage. I like that. It's got a nice ring to it, but I hope you all have a good night, and I will catch you all later. See ya.